when you have armed citizenry and they try to do evil, they get shot quickly. They get punished fast.
My name is Hyungjin Sean Moon, known as also Pastor Sean, or known as also Second King. My father is the Reverend Sun Myung Moon, who believes the Lord of the Second Advent, and he has created a kingship line, of which I am his appointed heir and successor. The Bible is very clear in showing that Christ requires us to be judges over the nation, judges of the wicked, to rule with a rod of iron.
I convey the message from the Second King about the Lord of Iron, but their reaction is, you're so wicked and you're in a cult.
Are you trying to appeal to all the pro-gun people of America? I'm not telling you how to do your job, but it seems like a massive opportunity for your church.
To be a king, you're going to have territory, and you better have a means to keep that territory. Pastor Sean, and God working through him, he's taking the providence of God forward. In the scripture, it says, thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Now, that on earth is literal, okay? He is no longer talking about, let's just wait till we die and the kingdom comes. He's like, oh, we're going to build this here and now.
Let us pray!
Psalm 2 and also Revelation 2 says that the believers will rule with a rod of iron.
How do you respond to being called a cult?
I think we get that more from the left, but I think many on the right would see the left as behaving as a cult, you know. Educators on the left, or many people who are put through the sort of government schooling, have a lot of cognitive dissonance when they have to interpret new data that opposes their, set of values. Many people have analyzed that as a sort of a new religion that is being pushed on young people. It's devoid of God, but sort of the state has become the new God. When people call us a cult or things like that, that's what they call early Christianity. They called almost all forms of religion that. I would say, please be careful of statism. That's also a cult,
The voice of gun reform is so loud at the moment. You've got protests all around the country, and you've literally got young people standing up and begging the government, please do something. Every day that goes by, you're just endorsing more innocent deaths. Can you explain how you respond to that?
Yes, I think, love God, love your neighbor. If you really love your neighbor, you love the people that are there in the public schools teaching, and the kids that are there going to school. You have to do what needs to be done to protect them. Mm-hmm. The AR-15 gets like this focus and this sort of bad rap, but what if those people in the class could shoot back at the person, at the bad guy? The Bible is very clear in showing that Christ requires us to be, for example, judges over the nation, judges of the wicked, to rule with a rod of iron. People in the kingdom have some roles and responsibilities. They're not like drinking pina colada on a beach or playing harps.
Are you trying to appeal to all the pro-gun people of America? I'm not telling you how to do your job, but it seems like a massive opportunity for your church. It's a Christian country already. You're speaking their language in a time when the Second Amendment is highly politicized more than ever.
I think we're definitely making networks. We've connected with a lot of folks, a lot of the stars in the gun community we've connected with.
People have been showing an interest in joining up since you've sort of become more visible and with this new look, I want to say.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a lot more interest. People, even in a local area, they've been very supportive. Our local area, we have a lot of gun owners, a lot of veterans. I think the highest concentration of veterans and gun owners.
Was that part of the reason why you moved to Pennsylvania?
No, it wasn't all. It just happened that we settled here, and it just happened that the veterans and high gun ownership. We did not plan this at all. I think the very hard left that pushes, gun control and confiscation of AR-15s, I think they know the power of that rifle in the hands of 100 million people. It's quite a force to deal with.
For the kingship of God, for the kingdom of God.
The believers I spoke to throughout the week told me they'd joined the church because they were seeking something. And after meeting Pastor Sean, I can see how the church has provided answers for them. But Pastor Sean's church, while small, has aligned itself with one of the most divisive issues of our time. What that means for their future is anybody's guess.
What you're looking at is
essentially gun fanaticism and extreme Christian beliefs, and mix those together, and you can see why for a lot of people that could